I arrived in Puerto Morelos without doing much of any research about the place. I just knew I was going to wind down a bit. I was going to get some sun and perhaps take a day trip over to Cancun. I mean, how tough can it be? Honestly, I should have known better. The weather got me, the buses got me, and ultimately Puerto Morelos got me, but in a good way. Puerto Morelos has got to be one of the last unknown small fishing villages in Mexico. I mean, this place really brings back memories. It reminds me of Santa Cruz in California when I was young, very young. But I know I've said this before, but I could live here. And this time I mean it. So, yeah. Don't come to Puerto Morelos, everybody. Nah. Take it off your list. I want it all to myself.
¿De dónde vienes?
Oh, California.
Ah, ¿te
Yeah.
gusta Puerto?
Mucho.
Sí, tranquilo.
Sí.
No hay papás.
No mucho, ya.
Gracias a Dios, no, hasta ahorita no hay.
No, ¿cómo se dice? Horn.
Un poquito.
Ya. Nos vemos. So, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. There was a thunderstorm, a very impressive thunderstorm that blew through here last night about 2:30. As you can see behind me, there was a lady there that says that a power pole might have been hit. But yeah, there were two thunder strikes. You know, normally you see a flash and then it's on you. There was no delay here. But very, very impressive. I've never experienced anything like that before in my life. My power went off 2 times. Shortly back on, I was very impressed. But Mother Nature, I bend the knee to you. Going for breakfast right now, right around the corner from where I stay. It's called Blue. Everybody who works there are super nice. They've got good food, reasonable prices. The most important part. But yeah, I'll introduce you to everybody there. Good morning. How are you?
Fine, you?
Did you survive the storm last night? Oh my God.
It was hard, right?
That was incredible.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. Tengo hambre.
How are you doing? Ah, ¿tiene hambre?
Sí.
Tengo hambre.
Can I shoot the important part? That's a professional right there.
We are doing this class for the afternoon.
Oh, you're preparing now for the afternoon?
Yeah, we are preparing to cool the oven.
Oh, wow.
At the same time, we cook the breakfast, no?
Okay, so I'm inside the restaurant Blue, and it's a very good restaurant here in Puerto Morelos, and I've cornered the owner.
My name is Eduardo Early.
And how long have you had this business?
We start in 10th of June of 2017.
Okay,
Start
so
with-
about
we
2
have
years.
like 2 years, 4 months, maybe like that.
What are you most proud of?
We start with the 4 tables on the outside, with a low ceiling, with only 1 fridge, you know,
Wow.
with different tables. We have like white tables, black tables. Now, what I like the new presentations. It's like I'm proud, no?
Yeah, yeah.
And the flavor, no? The people came and say you are the best, no? It's like in the town. It's like 9 of 10 says I love it.
So where are you from?
I'm from Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Oh, okay.
I really born in Mexico City, bro. I have like 30 years in my life passing in Guadalajara.
Wow.
And then I came to Quintana Roo, and one time I passed here, there were a sign of rain, and I said, I rented. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I say it's rented. I love the spot. It like says almost corners, 1 block of the beach, 1 block of the main plaza. I say I need to do something here.
Yeah.
2 years, 4 months here. We're still here.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good restaurant.
Thank you.
Okay.
We are in the street. The main street we are is Lopez Mateos, and we do with the principal is Rojo Gomez.
Good job.
Thank you, Andrew.
As I sat at the Blue Restaurant finishing my favorite paprika flavored tacos, I spied a couple of familiar looking gringos walking across the street. Jordan and Maddie from Tangerine Travels.
Oh my gosh, look who it is!
No, look who it is!
Look who we just ran into! This is Andy with Timeless Travel Club.
I heard the voice before I saw the faces. So.
Yes,
look,
we're
guess
just
who's
recording
coming.
a video
It was
right now.
nice to meet up with them again after getting to know them while in Oaxaca. And before sharing a delicious mezcal margarita, Jordan and Maddie decided to finish up their video until
What happened, guys?
a vlogger's worst nightmare.
Protect the camera.
Yeah, so the weather got me. Coming from a colder Oaxaca into a hot and humid Puerto Morelos, the first week was kind of a waste. Well, I enjoyed being here, but you know what I mean. It was not this weather. So when you're walking around in Newtown and you're exploring, you get sweaty. It's so humid. And then you walk into a supermarket or you walk into your hotel and it's ice cold. Yeah, I came down with something. I still have kind of a cough here. I think it was an allergy. I'm not sure, but just getting over it. But the weather had a big impact on my first about a week and a half here in Puerto Morelos. We had that thunderstorm that I had talked about, and it kind of blew everything out. So now, a good reason for me to come back to enjoy weather just like this. So, funny story. So as I mentioned before, I was going to take a day trip over to Cancun, and some friends explained how I can go about getting there. It's a half-hour bus ride, and I'd have to take I have a bike, you know, so it's a 20-minute bike ride to the bus station in Colonia. So I headed out to do that. They told me, just lock your bike up on the fence because all the workers, you're going to see a lot of bikes there, and that was true. My first problem to start off with is I headed out too late. By the time I got to the bus station, it started to rain a little bit. So I bought my ticket, 37 pesos, half hour to get to Cancun well, actually I jumped on the wrong bus. When the bus driver saw my ticket, he told me to get off. He didn't ask me. He didn't ask me where I was going. He just knew I didn't belong. So get out. So I finally found the right bus. That took a half hour. During that half hour, it started to rain. Yeah. So I got to the bus station. I walked 2 blocks. It was raining too much. I was too far from the beach. And so I thought, I'm having none of this. I can't enjoy Cancun in the rain like this. So went back to the bus station, bought another 37 peso ticket back to Puerto Morelos. Rained the whole way. And I was getting a little concerned because it was getting a little dark and I had to ride my bike down that long road back to Puerto. Well, I got a little too comfortable. I fell asleep. Woke up. Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen. And it was raining the hardest in Playa del Carmen. And it was already dark, so I bought another 37 peso ticket back to Puerto Morelos. Got back and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna leave my bike here. I'm gonna get a taxi and do it that route. And suddenly there were no taxis. I'm waiting around and it's getting darker, so I thought, screw it. I jumped on my bike and hightailed it. I felt pretty safe down the road because there was a lot of traffic. There's even a lot of the employees in Puerto live in Colonia and they walk or ride their bikes back on this same road that I was on. So I felt pretty secure. The only thing is, with it raining so much, the cars were plowing through these puddles. They weren't trying to, but I was getting drenched. I wasn't cold, I was comfortable, but I felt a little foolish. Rookie mistake, so Puerto Morelos, you got me. I should have known better.